were happy and content. Each had perfected a unique lifestyle and culture that had developed over centuries. They possessed their own lands with their own frontiers. There were probably skirmishes for disputes over land boundaries, but nations in the main could relax because as of yet, the money god had not taken control of their land. At that time, just after the war, Canadians, Australians, New Zealanders, South Africans and Rhodesians were a happy family, trading and communicating together. In our further extended family of nations, as part of our empire, we had Kenya, Uganda, India, Nigeria and the West Indies. All at that time were administered efficiently and running successfully. The enormous worldwide market the empire gave us was notably larger and more profitable than today's EU, which is of course part of the money god's new empire. So basically Parliament, on behalf of Mammon, sacrificed our empire in order to push us into the EU. A state of national bankruptcy and dependence on others has been created in order to try to persuade the British public that the EU is our only salvation. As one Labour cabinet minister said around 30 years ago, the British will see no advantage in being in the EEC until they have been reduced to the level of Poland. Since 1945, every British government, starting with the destruction of our industries, has done everything in its power to reduce Britain to an uncivilised, uneducated and inefficient land. By Act of Parliament, this once great country is being reduced to the level of Poland. We can see by the type of person who receive honours such as MBEs, OBEs, etc. and others who become lords, the kind of people that our new rulers respect. Few have gained recognition through service to this country as it used to be. The new high and mighty are mainly people who have helped in some way to destroy this country, who have funded the Labour Party, or who have some shady business connection with our new coming lords and masters. Who are offered the top jobs in Britain, certainly not the most capable, the most knowledgeable, or the most trustworthy. Certainly not honest Britons who want to pull this country out of the mire. No, not the kind of people we would employ. Mammon employs foreigners wherever possible, in preference to Britons. Thus we see workforces throughout all government departments which are top-heavy in ethnics. On numerous occasions, illegal immigrants have been found working for the Home Office. They have been hired to carry out such work as judging the legitimacy of claims by fellow illegal immigrants and to carry out duties of security for the Home Office. That is, of course, the department where all of our details and records are kept, as well as files that will be classified, top secret. It should be blatantly obvious to everyone by now that Parliament is deliberately causing our rapid national decline. We are no longer fighting elections or looking for support solely on who has better policies. We now have to decide who controls the world, the old god of good or the new money power god of evil. In this venture, by backing good, we should receive greater public support than we had when we were contesting on political issues alone. These are important and challenging times, times when we should give of our utmost. As Nelson once said, engage the enemy more closely. Don't let them get away with any more tricks. Choke them with the truth. That is the one thing they cannot stand, for these creatures of the dark will only live by feeding off their own lies. Let us with new hearts set about bringing more people into our movement, getting into the community. The young, the elderly and the middle-aged all need our help, and we need their support. I wish you all the best of luck and keep up the good work. Thank you for coming and thank you for listening. But we must unite on a daily basis, just as the other communities in this country do. Please, everyone here make a commitment to see that the British once again become the dominant force here in our homeland.